was back in New England. Brady becoming the first ever Patriots player to get a statue. One of Brady's former teammates, Mike Vrabel, making his head coaching debut for New England, who, by the way, Vrabel caught 8 touchdowns from Brady during his playing career with the Pats. All 8 of them coming from him. It's a nice connection. But first play of the game. How about this action right here? Patriots second round pick, Henderson, returning the opening kickoff. Finds an open lane, dodges some defenders, and goes 100 yards for the kickoff return. That's how you start your rookie campaign. The Patriots weren't done. Early first quarter, Henderson, this time, take the halfback toss, finds a lane, gain of 18 yards. He finished with 1 carry for 18 to go along with 3 catches for 12 yards and a tutty. Not bad, right? All right, later in the drive, Maye scans the field, takes off, and scampers for a 5-yard rushing touchdown. 14-0 Patriots. They go on to win 48-18. They completing 3 of 5 passes for 12 yards, 2 rushes for 16 yards.
Obviously, incredibly successful, brilliant play caller in terms of sequencing his offense, attacking defenses. We all saw that over many years. It's a complicated offense, though. So I want to see, if necessary, can he simplify it a little bit for Maye at the start? And also, can he build around Maye's athleticism? We have seen him do this. I think back to the year Cam Newton had in New England, but Maye is younger. He's faster than Cam was at that point in his career. However, when I look back at that year, there were concepts in that offense that I think he can use with Drake too, and how he can integrate that into his existing scheme, I believe, will go a long way towards determining whether or not this offense is successful.
Henderson taking that opening kickoff to the house on his first touch at the NFL level, finishing his night with 30 yards from scrimmage on 4 touches. Maye bouncing back after a fumble on the opening drive with a rushing touchdown where he had one of his own. But what did this offense, did they look improved to you, and how so?
Well, they looked okay. Obviously, they have to clean up some stuff. You talked about Maye's fumble. That's something he wants to get rid of, those turnovers that kind of played him a little bit last year, but you like that he shows that athleticism. And right now, I think he's super comfortable and just taking off and running. So that is going to be a part of his game that allow the passing game to ease itself into, motion, ease itself into consistency. So you like what you saw there athletically. But Henderson, man, when you think about someone, the last time we saw him in college, he was breaking that long screen pass against Texas in the national championship game. Looked just like that on an opening kickoff. Then you saw him run with some juice on his long carry. What I liked most about the Patriots as a whole was how they attacked this game. I don't care if it was preseason. You saw the enthusiasm. You saw the aggressiveness on defense in terms of how they were tackling in the open field, how these defensive backs was breaking on the football, making plays at the catch point with these wide receivers. And if you have that level of excitement, that level of physicality, that level of enthusiasm on all 3 aspects of the game, that bodes well for you playing good football throughout. And that's what we could expect from a Mike Vrabel team, because this team was locked in from start literally to finish.
Okay, it might not have been the prettiest or the most perfect game that you'd hope for, but at least a lot of key takeaways you can take away from what the Patriots did put out there on the field. But Emery, we saw 6 teams in action on Friday night. Some rookie highlights, some hometown heroes, special team standouts. But who was your overall standout performer from Friday?
Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up, because the New England Patriots are back, and they're sending shockwaves through the NFL. On the 8th of August, 2025, before the Patriots obliterated the Washington Commanders in their preseason opener, Gillette Stadium witnessed history. The Patriots unveiled a towering statue of the greatest quarterback to ever lace him up, Tom Brady, the GOAT himself. This wasn't just a statue. It was a declaration of dominance, a reminder to the league that New England's legacy is unbreakable. Brady, with 7 Super Bowl rings, 5 Super Bowl MVPs, and 35,371 passing yards as a Patriot, now stands immortalized outside the stadium. But here's the kicker. This wasn't just a ceremony. It was a war cry. The Patriots aren't just honoring their past, they're weaponizing it to crush the future. And who's leading this charge? None other than Brady's former teammate, Mike Vrabel, who caught 8 touchdowns from the GOAT during his playing days. This connection isn't just nostalgic, it's a promise of destruction. The NFL should be terrified. But while Brady's statue sets the stage, the real fireworks started when the game kicked off. Let's dive into the play that sent the NFL into a panic. Hold on to your seats, because the Patriots just unleashed a weapon that's got the league shaking. Rookie running back Trevion Henderson, the 38th overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, didn't just step onto the NFL stage, he exploded onto it. On his first touch in the NFL, Henderson took the opening kickoff, found a lane, juked defenders like they were standing still, and sprinted 100 yards for a touchdown. You heard that right, 100 yards. The crowd at Gillette Stadium erupted, and the Commanders' defense was left in shambles. This wasn't just a play, it was a statement. Henderson, who averaged 7.1 yards per carry in Ohio State's 2024 national championship run, showed why he's a generational talent. He didn't stop there later in the first quarter. He took a halfback toss for an 18-yard gain, finishing the night with 30 yards from scrimmage on just 4 touches, including 3 catches for 12 yards and a touchdown. This kid isn't just fast, he's a nightmare. The Patriots have found their next home run hitter, and the rest of the NFL is on notice. Henderson's electric debut set the tone. But the Patriots' new era isn't just about one player. Let's talk about the quarterback who's ready to take the reins and lead this team to glory. If you thought Henderson was the only one turning heads, think again. Drake Maye, the Patriots' 2024. No, 3 overall pick is no longer a rookie project. He's a leader, ready to dominate. In the 48-18 rout of the Commanders, Maye showed why Mike Vrabel took this job, completing 3 of 5 passes for 12 yards. Maye was efficient, but it was his legs that stole the show. On a critical drive, he scanned the field, saw no one open, and took off for a 5-yard rushing touchdown, putting the Pats up 14-0. His stat line: 2 rushes for 16 yards, showcasing the athleticism that makes him dangerous. But let's not sugarcoat it. Maye's fumble on the opening drive was ugly, a reminder of the turnovers that plagued his rookie season, 10 interceptions in 12 starts. Yet, under Vrabel's guidance, Maye's confidence is skyrocketing. Vrabel himself said, "He can throw from the pocket, he can throw off platform, he can run, he can scramble. This isn't just a quarterback, it's a weapon." The Patriots' offense, once a crumbling relic, is being rebuilt around Maye's youth and speed. Compare that to Cam Newton's 2020 season in New England, where he rushed for 592 yards. Maye, at 22, is faster and younger. The NFL's defenses are about to collapse trying to contain him. Maye's growth is thrilling, but it's the mastermind behind the scenes who's turning this team into monsters. Let's break down how Mike Vrabel's debut is a blueprint for NFL destruction. Enter Mike Vrabel, the 3-time Super Bowl champion who's returned to Foxborough to restore the Patriots' dominance. His debut as head coach was a 48-18 slaughter of the Commanders. And it wasn't just a win, it was a manifesto. Vrabel's team played with a fire we haven't seen in years. The defense was relentless. Christian Barmore, Keon White, and newcomer Milton Williams suffocated Washington's offense, holding them to 18 points. The secondary, led by DJ James's interception, was a swarm, breaking on passes with vicious intent. Special teams, electric, with Henderson's kickoff return and a 62-yard return by Antonio Gibson. Offensively, Josh McDaniels' play calling was brilliant, sequencing plays to exploit weaknesses. Though it's still complex for a young QB like Maye, Vrabel's philosophy is clear: physicality, enthusiasm, and execution. As he said, "We're going to continue to improve and focus on the fundamentals." This wasn't a fluke, it's a preview of the chaos Vrabel's Patriots will unleash. The NFL's old guard is trembling, because New England isn't rebuilding, they're reloading. Vrabel's vision is terrifying. But it's the rookie lineman anchoring this offense who's making the NFL lose sleep. Let's dive into Will Campbell's dominant debut. If you want to know why the Patriots are about to crush the league, look no further than rookie left tackle Will Campbell. The No. 4 overall pick in 2025 isn't just a lineman, he's a beast who's rewriting the rules of protection. In his NFL debut, Campbell was a wall, pancaking defenders and opening lanes for Henderson's 18-yard run. Watch this. Campbell pulls on a crack toss play, moving with speed and power that's unfair for a man his size. He drove a defender 10 yards downfield, leaving him in the dirt. His footwork, elite. His motor, relentless. But it wasn't perfect. Communication breakdowns led to a stunt that forced Maye's fumble, a costly mistake. Yet, Campbell's response: he bounced back, dominating second-level blocks and sealing gaps. NFL.com's Dan Parr called him a no-brainer pick, and it's clear why. Campbell's work ethic and intensity are the foundation of this reborn offense. The Patriots ran for over 100 yards as a team, a far cry from last year's dismal 3.7 yards per carry. Campbell isn't just protecting Maye, he's paving the way for a DYNASTY. Campbell's dominance is just the beginning. Let's wrap this up with why the Patriots are the NFL's worst nightmare in 2025. Let's be real, the NFL is in trouble. The Patriots' 48-18 thrashing of the Commanders wasn't just a preseason win, it was a warning shot. Mike Vrabel's squad played with a hunger that screams Super Bowl contention. From Henderson's jaw-dropping 100-yard kickoff return to Maye's scrambling swagger, this team has speed, power, and attitude. The defense, with stars like Robert Spillane and DJ James, is a swarm that'll haunt quarterbacks all season. Special teams, lethal, with Henderson and Gibson rewriting the return game. And don't sleep on Will Campbell, who's already a cornerstone at left tackle. Sure, there were hiccups, Maye's fumble and receiver drops from Kyle Williams and Javon Baker, but these are fixable. Vrabel's Patriots are a problem, and the league's defenses are already sweating. With 6 teams in action on the 8th of August, no one looked as scary as New England. The question isn't if they'll make the playoffs, it's how many teams they'll crush on the way. Drop a comment below. Who's your standout Patriot from this game? Hit that like button, subscribe, and join the revolution, because the Patriots are back, and the NFL is on its knees.